The Spur Group reporting today, 11.5 billion rand went through its franchise restaurants in the year to the end of June, despite the group saying they aren't really seeing an increase in disposable income. The CEO at Spur is Nichas. Good evening. So your turnover was high, your profits were actually up 17%. How did you squeeze that out of what is still, I suppose, a relatively tough trading environment?
Good evening, Stephen. Yes, it was a rather uncertain period and inconsistent, but we are grateful that the brand equity of our brands kept our loyal customers returning to us. So I think the first differentiator was the fact that we offer a different experience when you come and eat. It's not only to get food, but it's to have a whole meal experience for the kids to play, to celebrate. I think that was one aspect. The other aspect was that we managed costs and also expanded our central basket of goods that we service our franchisees with. So I think it was on that point, but probably the key differentiator was the fact that people are coming to us maybe on the weekends for entertainment and looking for something that's greater than just a meal solution, but an experience.
I was a little surprised to see that people are spending a bit more per head. So you have roughly the same number of people coming through over the year, but they're spending more. I mean, are they buying more desserts? Are they buying more beer? Are they having starters suddenly?
Yeah, look, in some of the more specialty restaurants, you will find consumers having a 3-course or a 2-course meal. But I think a lot of that increase in spend per head is inflationary.
Okay. We know that there are plenty of other chains competing against you. And you say that supermarkets are now competing against you as well. How are they competing with you? I mean, some of them have quite big resources.
Yes, we've got a view at Spur Corp that anyone that offers our consumers a potential meal solution is regarded as a competitor, perhaps not a direct competitor, but a secondary one. And we also believe consumers have got a repertoire of meal solutions. So perhaps in the week, a working woman will gravitate towards a QSR or a supermarket solution. But on the weekend, when she wants a bit of time out and a little bit more time with her family, she will come to our restaurants. Because our restaurants are more about the experience. You're not just going to pop in for 20 minutes. You're going to sit there for a good hour or so. So I think, yes, the supermarkets have increased their offering, really offering lots of things from sushi to pizza to even ribs. But I think it's for different occasions. I think the difference in a seated restaurant, you're going to have waited service, someone tidies up your table, your kids play for free. So it's all about the experience because we believe that we offer more than just a meal.
So you're not worried about the home delivery sector, which is still growing very strongly?
Yes, look, we are very aware of everything that's going on, and obviously we never rest on our laurels, but we try and focus on what our core competency and core strategy is, and that's to offer great sit-down dining experiences, casual dining, speciality, and fast casual.
How important at the moment in this sort of tough environment, but a very competitive environment, how important are promotions, campaigns, advertising campaigns, things like that?
I think they're critically important, Stephen, and I think one of the reasons why we showed a nice upturn in half two was because we invested our franchisees' marketing funds heavily in activating experiences at restaurants, looking at shareables, looking at good value-added campaigns, just to offer our consumers good value, especially at a time when they are a bit strapped for cash. So critically important. Even though we know that most of your brand equity is built at the dining experience at the table, we know that you've got to draw the traffic in because consumers are looking and choosing and selecting the best offer for their purse. So marketing is essential.
You also had a little bit of a rebrand, you refreshed your brand identities, I think was the phrase that you used at the Spur brand too. Is that playing quite a big role? Was that money well spent at this point?
Yes, I think the refreshed look for Spur has worked really well. We got sort of unanimous acceptance of the brand CR change by our franchisees. And franchisees have started revamping. A lot of them have volunteered to revamp before their revamp cycle. So we're very encouraged with the response we've had, first of all, from the franchisees and secondly from our customers. Always dining in a nice, fresh, new experience, new furniture, new play areas for the kids is always attractive for consumers. So far, we revamped 51 restaurants, actually 52 as of today, revamped and new in the new look. So really encouraging, and on the whole, most of them are performing well. So we hope that the franchisees' investment will be realized soon.
And you're using, as I understand it, AI-driven data analytics to target your marketing. I mean, the way in which you speak to your customers is changing dramatically. It's not just sort of, TV and radio ads anymore. Does that work? Do you actually see that having an impact in any way?
I think the starting point for us is more about using AI-enabled tools to analyze the data and do data dives to be able to really understand the dynamic of the consumer segments. That then will inform us to be able to personalize and customize communication so that your marketing investment is more targeted, it's more relevant, and you get a greater return. So really exciting to see what some of this technology can do to help you analyze data more effectively. Obviously, we're also developing stuff to look at how we can create a better experience through technology and other automated conveniences that you can offer in a sit-down restaurant. But for the whole, in the beginning now, it's about using AI tools for data segmentation, for predictive indexing, for modeling, to look at what the future could look like if you did certain things. So exciting times, yes.
Yeah, very interesting. Val Nichas, thanks very much indeed. Very interesting time to be a marketer, and it would seem to be in the restaurant business. Val Nichas is the CEO at Spur Corporation.